San Diego police and the district attorney's office are now investigating threats, including death threats, against a Logan Heights business owner.
Threats follow Mark Lane's decision to let a family fleeing violence in their home country of Guatemala to stay in his home. San Diego 6's John Carroll live in Logan Heights with why the threats against the man and his family
Jim and Netta, Mark
have also
Lane's
come with a
business here,
big silver
Papa's
lining.
Fresh Fish Company, has only been open about 6 months now, but this week things changed for his business and his family after word got out that he and his family are hosting a Guatemalan family while that family's refugee status in this country is determined.
For the last 5 days, we've been over double our business.
The display case at Papa's Fresh Fish Company serves as testimony to that.
2928.
Lots of ice, but just a few fish left. But before his business went through the roof,
People started calling with hate and threats.
the threats began after Lane helped launch an online campaign to boycott Murrieta. Angry, threatening comments started popping up on his business's Facebook page. One threatened death. It all started when he was watching the news with his 5-year-old son, watching protesters in Murrieta stop buses with people inside seeking refugee status. His son asked him why people were upset with the buses.
It infuriated me that in 2014, my innocent 5-year-old thinks these people are spewing hatred at buses, and I got to figure out a way now to explain to him it wasn't the buses they were spewing the hatred to, it was the people inside.
After that, Lane decided he had to do something. He saw that homes were needed for Central American families.
We took in the family, and it was more than anything else, I'm trying to show my 3 boys, what to do in a situation like this. You got to show compassion, you got to show humanity. You can't dehumanize people because they lost the birth lottery.
The family staying with the Lanes consists of a mom, her 23-year-old daughter, and 2 teenage sons. The daughter enduring rape in Guatemala, and along the way here, the sons threatened with their lives.
It's horrific. In our lifetime, we'll never go through what they just went through in the last 2 months only.
But what Lane has been through over the past week hasn't exactly been a cakewalk. He doesn't mind people exercising their right to free speech, but when it comes to his family, what's happened recently online is a different story.
And you talk about them, and then people start threatening, and then people start saying things on your page that Mark Lane deserves a severe beating in front of his customers. That's no longer First Amendment protected speech. That's now criminal threatening.
Now back out here live, and Lane says a San Diego police detective was at his restaurant here today taking a statement. He's also heard from someone in the DA's office. He also told me that he's seen people out here in this parking lot taking pictures of him and his business and acting in a threatening manner. I asked him if he has surveillance cameras up here. He said no. I then went on to ask him if he's armed, to which he simply smiled. As for taking in another family in the future, Mark Lane says he absolutely would. We're live tonight in Logan Heights. John Carroll, San Diego 6 News.